welcome to my quilting life. Let's hope today is better internet than yesterday. We'll see. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, head down there, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I am live, or at least hope to get notifications when I am live. And don't forget to like my videos. It's literally a button that's directly below this video with a thumbs up little thingy-mabobber. And don't forget to share with your quilty friends, as well as comment if you're watching the replay. So I was working last night. This is part 2 of my sewing machine collage quilt. And so that would be this right here.
Yep, sure.
That is my sewing machine collage. Look at that thing. It is just so cute. So today I am going to add to this with my Tiffany's Quilting Life thing, so that when it hangs in my room, hopefully it'll be in the background of my videos, and then you'll know it's Tiffany's Quilting Life. But I think I'm
Right there
also,
above the iron board if you
yeah,
want.
I'm also going to add the spool to it. I really think it needs the spool, as well as a lot of you said that it needs the spool. So I'm going to put that on the side and tell you how I did this, because I did this off screen because I knew I needed my phone. So what I did was I went on my phone and I Googled mirror imaged letters. So obviously it takes me to a website, and I got mirror imaged letters. Why? Because I cannot draw the letters myself. Yeah, and most of us probably can't either, because we don't think backwards, you know. So I went online and I used my phone because I didn't want big images. So obviously I used my phone and I traced out on little pieces of paper the mirror image letters for Tiffany's Quilting Life. So I have all these little images, little pieces of paper, and then I took these backwards pieces of paper and laid them down on my gluey stuff, my Wonder Under. I laid them on it so it is backwards. This is on the paper side, which is very smooth, and it says Tiffany's Quilting, and then I fit only 2 on there. And then I got Life on this sheet right here. So this is backwards. This is on the soft, smooth side. So the rough side is the side I am going to go ahead, turn everything upside down, and I'm going to cover the roughed side of these with my little pieces. And then I will, because I could still see the outline of all these, I'm going to cut them out after they are glued on. And I did it with a pin, not some kind of erasable marker. Make sure you do it with a pin or a Sharpie or something. Just don't use Sharpies when you're on your cutting mat, because it does bleed through. But I used a pin and scribbled around all of my little letters, and they are on here. And now I'm just going to fill it up and then cut them out. So they will be raw edge, and it will probably get like only 3 pieces per or 4 pieces per, but it shall look cool, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not using the pink or the yellow for this part. I just want to use only these, because there's no point in trying to outline the letters with pink or yellow and then do it. So again, I just traced off my phone. You got to be very careful doing that, because when you touch your screen, it can make it big or make it small. I just kind of held the paper and drew around it and then cut them all out where it looked even. So that's how I got those. So all I'm going to do is one big huge chunk at a time, lay all the pieces, glue them down with the iron, and then cut them out, and then peel the back off and attach them to my sewing machine thing, as well as I'm going to do the spool, which are the 2 pieces right here. And yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Just want to say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
I had to redo the comment. It wasn't doing comments.
So
I had
if
to
you've
close
missed it,
and
part
reopen it.
1, it will, as soon as this video is done uploading, after I'm done recording, you know, I will go in and put part 1's link in the description below, and then I'll go to part 1 and put part 2's link up in the description of that. But they're recorded right after each other, so it should be easy to find. All right. Hi, Kim. I'm trying to be good today. Hi, Kathy. This is very good news. Have groceries all put away and sitting here pinning the applique piece. Ooh, fun. How cute is that? Yes. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Diana. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Auntie Anne. Can't wait to see this finished project. Yes, and I'm 100% sure now I'm going to quilt it on the long arm, because I think that will be the best way to get the, I could put really puffy batting underneath it, my polyester batting, and get a lot of loft so that it brings it out and looks really cool. So that is the plan with that. And I'll probably do that also on a live stream. Just because, you know, these little side projects are pretty much so I'm not doing the same thing over and over again. I know you guys have seen me make 100 bags now, so I gotta do little things here and there that aren't bags and aren't quilts. So, well, this is a quilt, but this is totally different. Here you go. You can have that back now.
Okay.
All right. So thank you
I get
guys
to
for
work.
joining. And I am just going to start taking all my little scrap squares that I created last night, and I'm just going to start filling this up.
Did you say hi to Kip?
Hi, Kip.
Hi,
I didn't.
Kelly.
I'm just going to start placing them on here, and then
Hi, Laura.
some of them are kind of on the big side, and these letters aren't very big, so I'm going to trim them in half.
Kelly didn't get to finish the first one yet, but she will go back and finish it later. She was watching it as you came on.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather.
Hello and welcome. So I'm just going to literally lay these over, and some will get pieces of other letters and some will not, because I'm just covering all the letters with all these little scraps. And hopefully, I guess we'll pull my sleeves up because that'll, you know, help. Hopefully it'll get covered equally, and then we'll just cut them out. And I'm hoping that it doesn't look too weird. Mr. Thumper is in here just messing around on
Just
the
like
floor.
last night, he was in here. He's doing his thing.
Being a weird kitty. So I just have to make sure that I am covering the whole entire circumference of each and every single letter. Different colors, different colors. Put that in there. And then I'll just put my paper on top like I did last night. Down and then peel away. And then hopefully it should work the same as it did when I did the quilt or the sewing machine part. So this is all I'm doing so far. As long as it gets covered.
Is there anything I can help?
No.
Can I get you juice?
No.
Okay.
I'm literally just doing like...
You don't need the iron plugged in, obviously, yet.
No, it's plugged in. I just don't have
see.
it on. I even have an apostrophe for the Tiffany's part.
Whoa, you went all out. I wouldn't have even done that.
Oh, I wanted an apostrophe.
That's fine. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have even thought of it.
Because I thought it would be more fitting to be fully correct in a just correct kind of way.
Yes, I agree.
See, some of these pieces are like long, so I'm gonna cut them in half because I want more color throughout every single letter. And they are small, so I'm hoping that when I glue it, it won't be too bad to tear the back off, but we will see, because I've never done this before, and you guys probably haven't either. So you're learning from my learning, which is always a good thing.
Heather says, hi everyone. Hi Heather.
Hello.
She says, I'm loving this project. I'm able to comment as watching from my phone.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. Yes, this is definitely a fun one. Like, I'm totally enjoying this process.
Teresa says, hello, back at it, I see.
Yes, I
Hi,
decided
Teresa.
Since I don't have to do anything special, no sewing, no seams, no anything like that. This is like the perfect sit down and be creative project. So I'm enjoying it. Even though I do have to pay attention to how everything lays and try not to move it and adjust it and anything like that. So for those that are just joining, I did put my letters backwards on here, and they're wrote with pen, and then I am just filling every area possible in.
Hi, Jessica. Jessica says hello.
Hello. Welcome, welcome to my crazy madness. As long as enough of each little scrap tiny piece touches the glue, I should be able to peel nicely after I cut them out, because I'm going to cut them out, then I'll peel the backs off. Yeah. Some of these, like actually more than some of these scraps were cut at the edges, so they have some stitching still on them, but I really don't care about that part. Oops, that is the same as that. Don't put that there, Tiffy.
Yes, Tiff was sitting in here for at least an hour earlier going through all her pieces.
Yeah.
She actually puts a lot of time into her work for you guys.
Making sure that it's going to be good. And all these will be cut out nicely, so whatever fits, fits. Whatever don't fit, don't fit. Hopefully it will look good.
Oh, I'm sure it will look amazing.
So they'll be shaped nicely. That sound is the cat trying to play with a bag that Scott is messing with him. Oh.
Kim says you're a good teacher, my love.
Oh, thank you. Can't tell where a letter begins and doesn't, so I might as well just cover all of it.
Hi, Suburban.
As soon as you start covering these letters, you don't see them anymore. Oops, that has like a little piece of garbage stuck to it.
Well, if you have a space in between them, you'll know. As long as there's a space, they're not all connecting, you can tell which letter's what, I imagine.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Should be covered. Should be. There we go. Just like that. There's also little pieces of thread stuck, so I'm also making sure that I get those. And if you heard my phone just vibrate right now, that is because I forgot to turn the vibration off. I ain't gonna bother fixing it now.
It's okay. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's probably just notifications like emails and junk like that.
It's not messing anything up over here.
Good. Sometimes it does.
Not that I notice. Kim says it looks like you are gonna a whole lot of fun stitching that down. Probably say gonna have a whole lot of fun.
Okay. I think all those letters are covered. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, Thumper. That's enough.
Teresa says, I'm trying to decide if I want to make Tulip Pink's Nova EPP.
English paper piecing.
You guys and all your little acronyms. Goodness, you got a lot of them.
Yeah. It's the quilting world.
I know. I'm sure all worlds have it.
Mm-hmm.
Military world has it. Becca's super spy world, I'm sure, has it. Maybe she'll watch us later and hear that. She was on last night for a while.
How is everybody doing today?
Or
Anybody
yesterday. She was
sewing?
on last night.
It's kind of cool. I can move this around just ever so slightly because it's not as big as the sewing machine, and I don't have to worry about completely knocking things out of place. I just need all these like stray threads not to be on here because they're kind of annoying.
Kelly says, now I know what else to do with all my paper piecing scraps I have left over.
Yeah, this is definitely a fun little project for sure.
Kim says, I feel human today. Good, that's good, Kim.
Yeah. Can I not feel human today?
Everyone's got to go run errands in a little while, and her joints hurt from the cold.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it rained again today here.
Yep, it's been raining for days here. It's weird.
2 weeks now we've been getting so much rain. That's weird.
You guys like cursed us here or something. All you northern states sending down rain. Just kidding.
Normally it rains one day a year. Now we're getting it every day for like 2 weeks. Hi, Laura.
Hello.
Laura says she's not sewing right now, but picking out letters on a quilt top.
Ooh. Wild threads. Come on.
Hi, Katrina. Katrina says hi.
Hello.
Jessica asks, what is the process and materials being used?
Scraps and the Wonder Under 805, which is paper-backed fusible web. It is double-sided fusible web, so.
Mighty Wonder Under. You guys watched the first video. We had fun talking about that with Eric.
Yes.
Eric had a lot of funny comments in there.
I wonder what's under that fabric.
Kip is sewing mini quilts for my niece's dolls for her mini male melage mice. Interesting. Kim says tomorrow's laundry day, so today's good, but tomorrow may not be.
Yeah. Yes, I'm cutting some of these because they're like either way too frayed or they have whatchamacallit in them. Now I can't think of the word. Stitching.
Auntie Ann is doing a 50 blocks and 50 day challenge.
Ooh.
And a modern southwestern style quilt along.
I can put that whole piece there. Some of these I could actually put a whole piece. I don't really want to, but it looks like fits nicely, and it'd probably be easier to peel away the back that way. It's definitely a challenge to make it all work, but it's oh, please don't puke in my room, kitty.
It's okay. CJ, go get the trash can then and the paper towels and spray.
Sorry you guys had to hear that weird sound.
Yeah.
That is my kitty cat who pukes more than the kitty cat should, but
Give him a second.
supposedly it's normal. I guess.
It's okay, buddy. Stay right there. You're doing good.
We try to get it to where he lands on anything but carpet.
He's learning not to do it on carpet now.
Well, no, I actually smelled. He would have done it right there. Just a bag of quilts.
That's a U, that's an I, that's an L, that's a T. Wow, I'm starting to tell what these letters are now.
You shouldn't have been licking yourself like crazy 30 seconds ago.
There.
Wow, he knows where to walk around it too.
You bring the trash can. I'll get the spray and paper towels as well.
I have no comments for a minute.
Wow, Buzz, that's 2 times in less than
Oh, and I'm totally wearing my awesome quilt
I have no idea.
pajama pants. They say quilt, money can't buy happiness, but can buy sewing supplies. And that's pretty much the same thing. They say all sorts of stuff on them. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. You've got this. You're so amazing. These were a wonderful gift from Chris. She sent them to me. They're so comfortable too. So I had to share that I am wearing my quilt pants.
Yes, it is.
Get there, right there. There we go. Stay.
Mom's looked it up a zillion
Sounds
times.
like fun, especially in the Southwest.
Come up with food, with acid, with
Man, I had a cat that did that often. Found the poor thing had an ulcer. I think he has kitty cat acid. I looked it up. It's a thing. Kitty cats can have acid reflux.
Where's Bob with something right there?
And I think that's the problem. All right, I think I got all the letters covered,
Maybe it's because he's a winter cat, you know?
except for like two little areas.
For winter.
There, right there, and I think this area right here too needs to be covered. Again, they're going to be cut out, so a lot of this disaster will look more uniform, but I think it's all covered.
She's on live.
So I'm going to turn the iron on, and then I'm going to use a piece of paper like I did last night. I'm not really going to cover the whole, well, maybe I should cover the whole thing, because I'm going to glue the paper now to it. Yikes. Okay, let's fill in all the blank areas with junk. Because I just thought about that right now. I'm just going to fill in all the blanks. Most of it will probably just fall off. I just thought about that right now. That way my iron doesn't stick the paper to it. Fill all the empty space in. Which would kind of be cool because it'll give some of these pieces more definition.
There, you're getting the trash. Alright, where was I at now?
I have no idea. It's right here though, next to me.
Oh, you've been
I
in?
just
Well, then you're caught up.
realized.
You know what's going
I
on.
just realized I have to cover all this, or the glue is going to stick to the paper when I go to iron it. Duh.
I thought you were only supposed to cover up the actual letter.
It doesn't
part.
matter.
You're
I'll be
covering
cutting
the
them out.
whole.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna cut it out. Oh, okay. I was totally confused.
Just covering everything. Most of the excess pieces will probably fall off when I cut out anyway, and most of that's just going in the trash, so it'll still look cool. So as long as I don't glue the thing to itself. Alright, almost filled in all the little empty gaps. Big piece there.
So did you? The last one I have is Kim talking about her cat that had an ulcer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I probably
then we're
didn't
caught
read all the rest, but
Then you're caught up. Hi, Vicky. Vicky says, "Wow, when you log in and are watching, then your hubby comes home to give you the rundown of his morning and afternoon shopping and visiting with workers. There is a lot accomplished."
all right.
Kim says, "That's the state I'm from, the great state of confusion." Yep. Yeah.
All this is gonna
I
get
think a lot of us
wasted.
live there.
There we go.
Hi, Vicky. Vicky says
And
hi to us and to all the wonderful
If I
quilting friends.
barely try to cut this out, just make sure that nothing shifts, because I don't really need to glue beyond any of that. We still need enough little pieces to do the life part, but I'm going to do this part first. Make sure everything's nice and covered. And the rest is just going to get cut off anyway. It's just covered. That's all that matters, is covering. There we go.
He's done. He's feeling better. He's in here getting all feisty now.
All right. Oh, there's one more little area down here. I do not want that to get stuck to my paper. All right. Put your paper
Kelly
on.
says I don't live there, but I do visit often. Yep.
And here we go.
Ooh, she's
5,
got
6,
the iron in her
7,
going.
8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Da-da-da-da. This is so fun. Not knowing what it's going to look like or how it's going to turn out. I think I'll cover the whole entire life thing before I start cutting everything out. Line that up. Check. Move paper.
Oh, good looking yourself. You don't need to puke. Why are you looking?
The only thing about the cordless iron is it does not stay hot longer than like a minute and 20 seconds. It's male.
Already?
Yep. It's a
Holy
different
cow.
guy than yesterday. Yesterday was the really heavily tattooed dude. And I'm going to make sure that it's fully 100% pressed down, because I don't want any of the excess falling off of the letters itself when I get to those, because you guys kind of saw on the other thing that some of them kind of tried to come up if it wasn't fully ironed for, you know, a long period of time.
Hi, Sheila. Sheila says hello. She says, I'm late. It's okay. We're here.
So I'm going to go over it more than once, obviously.
Vicky says her belly's not feeling good today. It's rolling,
Oops, see?
rolling.
What did
all
I
high.
say? The paper was going to get stuck if it wasn't covered. And like just slowly moving it around.
Hi, June. June says hi.
Hi, June. All right, let's check. Nothing is falling off. So that means all, and I can still see all of my letters. Remember, I used a pen so that they don't get erased.
Oh, so you just flip it over and cut them out from the back? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, I'll be flipping it over and cutting out all my letters. So let's do the
Okay.
life part now. I'm just going to start throwing all this on here. I'm just going to fill it up. Same as the last one. Just going to fill up the whole entire piece of paper, or piece of, you know, stuff. Except for this. Hold on. We're going to get rid of all this excess because I really don't want to cover all that. No point. Just start covering it. Come on. Stay where I'll put you. Covering the paper. Covering the paper. There. This one has a little bit of a lip to it because it got warm, and that's what happens when this stuff gets warm. It tends to try to bow. I'm going to still cover it as best as I possibly can. I could pin it down if I wanted to.
Hi, Kitty. Kitty says hello.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm literally trying to just cover every single little piece of this dumb paper. It's not dumb, it's actually cool because you can glue right to it. Gotta be careful every time I touch this little edge right there. Everything wants to fall. And if you have tweezers or something, then I would suggest using them because it would probably make this whole thing go a little easier. I'm just making sure I cover all the actual letters first. Then I'm covering like the rest. With the bigger pieces, make it easier. This one goes pretty quick because this one is not
Smaller.
much to it.
Yeah, smaller one.
Yep. And last piece. Bam. Put the paper on it without scaring my cat.
That made him run.
And just lay the iron on it. I'm just going to roll it back and forth. Because it's small. Should be covered by the whole entire iron. Although, because I do the paper very well.
Well, I imagine it is. I can't see either from my point of view.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
That is
Fully
so
stuck.
cool.
Yeah, we'll make sure one more time with one more press.
That is so cool.
Okay. And this one should be cooled down to start cutting. Okay. And this one is nice and warm. We'll just let it sit over there. So it looks like a little collage here, and I'm going to be cutting out the letters. So now I don't need...
You're freezing and stuttering.
Really?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes, it freezes at a spot, and then it moves to another spot, and then it freezes.
So annoying.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what to
Sorry
do about
for the
that.
horrible video quality. Oh, I forgot to do my little
Yeah, you
spool
got to do
thing.
your little dealies still.
Should those be these colors too? Or should I do solids? I think solids because I'm going to fill it in. No. I'll do
Where are they going on the machine
these.
hang here?
No, I'm just going to do these right
Well,
here.
it depends on where they're going, how it would look.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I won't. I'll
I'm just
stay
gonna
out of your
put 'em
way.
on. Making sure it's the glue side up. Yeah, it is. Okay. So these are going to be my spools real quick before I start doing anything else. I'm just going to cover these up. That's not big enough. I need a little bit longer for that section. One more for that one. Get this one there.
Teresa says
There.
it's okay. You guys they're used to it.
You know, we paid for this new internet and now they've got to come out again.
Yep, tomorrow will be a month. We've had it. I've been here 3 times and they're coming again the 4th.
I'm just going to hold this down with my hand. There we go. These I shouldn't need to do anything but do this. Let's hope. So these are the top and bottom of my spool thing. And then I was thinking to make the thread on the spool. Okay, those are glued nicely. To make the thread on the spool, I was thinking of cutting these down and then while I'm on the long arm, stitch these on. You know, just continuously make it look like it's looping. Okay. Clean that off. Let's do some cutting out with my paper scissors because this is paper. All right, here we go. And my letters are not perfect because, well, I could care less if they are. I like the overall funkiness look to it anyway. All right, so here's I and L. Look at that, so cool.
I love the letters. Very talented. I love. How did you think up of doing this? Were you watching a video or something on it, or you just decide I'm gonna make a sewing machine with pieces?
I wanted to make this. There's an F.
But a sewing machine? Did that just out of the blue?
No, I saw a picture online, but it was pieced pieces. It wasn't what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
I wasn't making a collage of fabrics.
Does anybody have any questions or anything?
Come on, get under there. All right. Oh, that's so cool. There's life. So if you guys can see right here. Look at that. A little thread on that one. Okay. Let's cut pretty much across here. And I'll just do one letter at a time. Cut them all out. Did I get the S for Tiffany's? Yeah. Oh yeah, I did an apostrophe. I'm backwards. That's right. I wrote everything backwards.
I was gonna say, I know you did the apostrophe because you talked about it, so I imagine you had the F, but I don't know. That apostrophe might be hard to peel the paper off of because it's so small.
Nah, that should be okay. Okay, so if you have problems with your hand, which I'm not having problems right now, but if you do, this is all scissor cutting for this stuff. So just beware and know that you're going to be trying to cut shapes with scissors. But if you like applique, this is fun. Okay, so there's an S. And here's the apostrophe. Bam.
She says, I admire your creativity.
Yes, I'm attempting to be creative here.
Well, I think you're succeeding very well.
Attempting to succeed.
Maybe I'm biased, but I still stand by my belief.
Why? Hoping that you guys will be able to see the letters. I can't put them back. Well, maybe I can. I can spell them backwards right here so that you can see them. And I'm just going to throw all those little scrappings away.
To look at this screen. Yeah, they can see the life there. My screen on the tablet is blurry, so I have to look in the actual camera here. need a smaller scissors? You have a zillion scissors.
I want these because the paperback
Oh,
on
okay, okay.
the thing.
You know what you're doing way more than I do, so I'm just here to help
Come on, get out of there.
in any way, shape, or form I
There you
can.
go. And to get to that center, I'm just going to fold my A in half and cut out my little, very carefully, very carefully cut out my A center without messing anything up and cutting my fingers. Aha. A.
Kim says it reminds me of cutting paper dolls when I was a kid too many years ago to count. It's still going on our end, Sheila. I'm sorry. Still going here.
F.
Sheila
This
says
is
it's
so
frozen.
cool.
Again, and Vicky says, "Did you put a coat on it?"
I'm pretty sure you can probably do this with some Mod Podge and just like glue everything down and then cover it with the Mod Podge, but I'm just doing it this way.
I like that word. I have no clue what it means, but I like
It's
the
a
word.
glue stuff for crafting.
Sounds
Enough.
interesting. Hi, Jeannie. Jeannie says hi.
Hello. Hi.
Jeannie says, "Young lady, you need to rest."
I had enough rest this morning. See, Tiffany's. Oh, look at that. Now let's get the quilting out. So we're gonna kind of scoot this over a little.
I think it's frozen on your side, Sheila, because ours is still going here. You were having issues of stalling and jumping
Slide this
screen
over
here and there, but
build the
she's
quilting
moving.
in between.
Yeah, I think it's on your end. I hate to say it.
So to get these letters, all I did was use my cell phone because I wanted them small, and then I pulled them up and just drew them off my cell phone onto paper first, and then use that paper to draw on this stuff on the Wonder Under. There's the G for quilting.
Kim says while she was cleaning a while back, she found one of her old doll books. The dolls are still in good condition, but the clothes are very worn.
Oh.
Goodness, quarter zone shots here lately. It must be the cold and the weather. Jeannie had one in her spine.
And
You had one in your wrist. We're talking someone had one in their ankle or whatnot just the other day.
yeah. It's an arthritis thing. Oh, this is so fun. It's like I'm in kindergarten again in arts and crafts. Except instead of the really sucky scissors, I got really good scissors.
Oh, yeah, every now and then you have to have some playtime. You have to have fun with what you're doing. I love this. This is your hobby.
Yeah. Tea.
Teresa says I'm out of room on my floss tree.
Oh, for
What's
to
that mean?
hang all of your flosses for cross stitching. It's a thing to hang all the threads on.
Jeannie's got a bone spur.
Yeah.
Presses on the sewing machine. Red's gotta hurt. Oh, Sheila got hers fixed. Let's hope it stays fixed on our end now, Sheila.
These look so cool. I can't wait to put it on the background. It's gonna look so cool. I want my U to look like a U, not like a V. There we go.
Teresa says I need to start watching her videos. I watch whatever videos Tiff is watching. Honestly, I don't watch any YouTube on my own.
U.
When Tiff watches T and Becca and whoever, I watch sometimes with her. Not the whole thing, but here and there. But yes, I've seen your videos when Tiff has watched them before, Teresa. I've seen more than one. I don't remember what you were doing, but then again, I couldn't tell you what T or Becca is doing on their videos either. I just watch enough to say hi and whatever.
All right, now to get the center out of my cute, I'm just going to fold it in half and cut me my circle. Bam. Ta-da! That looks cool. There we go. Tiffany's quilting life. Now let's figure out the peeling and attaching part, because I don't want any of these little pieces to fall off. And I also need to,
Jeannie's asks, what are you making now?
I'm putting the Tiffany's quilting life part on my
Here, I'll quick show the big thing here.
my sewing machine.
I'll quick show it.
For now, I'm going to put all these on
For
the
those of
sewing
you that
machine.
didn't watch the video last night,
That is my sewing machine. It's a collage. It's so cool.
yes, it is really cool. And she had a lot of fun making
And I'm having fun doing this too.
it.
It seems like it would be frustrating, but it's really not. It's just fun.
Jeannie says, oh, awesome.
It's something to hang up in my room for my channel, since I don't have any merch, you know, because I'm a small channel. You know, maybe if I got big, then I would, but this is for me to have hanging up behind me so that you guys will always remember Tiffany's Quilting Life by the awesome sewing machine hanging behind her. All right, here's for my spool.
Sheila says, love it.
I'm just making it look like the top and bottom of a spool.
Kathy says, how cute is that, Tiff?
I never do art projects either, so this is me literally doing something completely out of my norm, you know. But I'm enjoying it, so that's a plus. Okay, so here's the top and bottom of my spool, which I'm going to do whatever with. Now let's do this. So let's bring this over here. I'm gonna lay it down, and I want everything to be a center. There we go. I don't want this to get all messed up, so I'm just gonna fold it on top of itself, just like that. All right. We're gonna start with one letter at a time. And I'm literally gonna glue them on right after peeling it off. And I'm going to score these, even though you should be able to peel, only because it helps me peel from the inside out so that I don't lose my little pieces. I guess I'll just throw all that in the trash right there, because I don't want them to fall apart. Remember, it's got to be very, very careful with this. Ah, like super very careful, because they're so small now. Glue is on it. It's really good. I don't want my pieces to fall apart because some of these ends of them are not, they're just overlapping, so it's a little tiny bit challenging, but I'm gonna make it work. And if I lose glue in the process from the backs of these, I actually have a glue stuff that I can use to hold it down.
Teresa is cleaning and putting stuff away in the sewing room.
I'm hoping that this is going to be noticeable without having an outline around them. Can you guys even tell that T is there? Can you see it? Kind of is hidden. Maybe I should put some color behind it.
Yeah, it does not show up much at all. It's too dark. You shouldn't have put any black in the letters at all.
No, what I need is maybe just do an outline of where I want it with something else, like.
Can't really outline each letter, can you? Make them bigger?
Nope. Nope. But when I quilt it, I can make them puff out.
Do you think that'll work?
Don't know.
Keep going. Put all the letters, just lay all the letters on there and let's see what they look like.
Yeah.
Oh, Laura wants to know if you and your daughter finished the quilts for each other.
No.
There's a question.
Nope, nope, nope. They're still sitting behind me. She's
Yeah.
busy. Lots of schooling stuff because she graduates this year, and then she was sick that one week, and yeah, I don't know. We'll get to it eventually, and when we do, it'll be on here. Trying to be very careful with peeling these.
Hi, Polly. Polly says hi. Great to catch
Hello.
you live. Loves and hugs from the UK.
Here.
Well, Teresa, are you coming on at all today? And are you going to do an episode for us? Make something?
My nails are too long without the scoring. It's hard to peel these. Which kind of sucks, but I'll make it work. This is probably the part that takes forever with this project, is peeling all this away.
Laura says, okay, just wondering if I missed it. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not seeing these letters very well because of the background. I thought that they would stick out, but the darker colors are not. But we'll see in a minute.
Do you still have that purple that you had?
Yeah.
That dark purple?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
right here on the
I
chair.
don't want to add it to this.
Just
Put
a
the
small
letters on it
square.
and then cut them out, you
Just
mean?
a small square of purple behind all the letters. Not just a little piece behind each letter, but a small square that just covers up each word.
What about a different color?
Really? I thought the purple would look awesome against the black. And plus, none of your letters have purple in. That's the one color you really don't use. You have lots of red and blue and black and orange and white. So, I don't know. I truly don't know. That's up to you. That was just an idea.
We're gonna see in a minute because I can see some of it, but like the T is lost in there. And you guys you should be able to see on the screen.
Yeah, it shows up there. It's not popping out like I would have hoped better, though. It really blends in with that black.
That's because I outlined the sewing machine. It would have been different.
I know. I know, I understand.
This A is causing me trouble. Yeah, I think they're going to have to go on a different color. I'm losing them. Let's just do Tiffany first so that you guys can see. What I'm talking about here. Yeah, can't tell. I mean, I can, but I can't. From far away, it's going to be dumb.
The other Vicky's back. Vicky Lemire's here too. Hi, Vicky.
Hello.
Hi, Kay.
Can you guys tell that I'm spelling Tiffany on here upside down for you guys right now because obviously it's not going to be forward until I...
Kim, didn't you know Springfield is where the Simpsons live? Jeannie lives there with them. Asking each other where they live. One says Springfield, and Kim didn't know where that was. So it's where the Simpsons live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay, Jeannie. I'm terrible with names too. Doesn't matter. You can just say, "Hey, you." I'll understand.
Yes.
Bye, Suburban. Suburban has to go run errands.
Okay.
She says, "Blah." She says, "Have fun, y'all."
I am having fun. This is fun. I'm like thinking, what should I do behind all the letters because they're definitely a little bit on the tougher to read side, you know? And I don't want that because if I'm going to have it hanging up on the wall, I want to be able to, I want my fans and on the video to see it behind me.
Oh, okay, Kim. I was just trying to be fun. He says, Springfield's living in Springfield too, yep.
All right, come on, you stupid piece of paper. There you go. There you go. Oh, my S fell apart. Okay. Put my S back together. And put my S up here. And I'll have to carefully move everything. All right, so that way I'm going to hold this up even though they're not glued down yet because I want you guys to see that you can hardly see that it says that. So I think I need to put a letter behind the letters, or like a color, you know, so that these all sit on it. What do you guys think?
Looks good now that you got the whole word on there, but I don't know. From a distance, it's
Can you
kinda...
tell from a distance that that says Tiffany's? I don't want to pull all the backs off the rest yet until I decide if I need something behind it all. Like,
The T that has the black square right on the top is kind of hard, and the N that has the black square at the bottom.
and the Y has like a dark
yeah.
right here.
And Jeannie says, "Yep, I see it." Kathy says, "I can see it just fine."
I kind of think it needs bubbling behind
Feisty
it or
Lady
something.
says the T looks like a Y. Yeah, because of that black right up at the top. It does.
Yeah,
It blends in.
I need to choose a color from...
Vicky says it's kind of dark. And Kim says, yeah, you need something behind it.
Yep, we're going to choose a color from my
You really don't like the
wall.
purple?
No, I don't want the purple. I want like
okay.
aqua.
Point at the colors and I'll
or
pull it out. That way you don't have to get up.
Orange or
Well, here's an orange.
pink. Where's that light pink? Give me
This
that
one?
light pink. Yes.
You got 2 pinks here and then one over here.
the light one.
The lightest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know purple's my favorite color, but
Well, yeah, the purple's laying right here. That's what I was thinking of.
I'm just gonna lay these on there. Oh yeah, look at that. You can tell what it is on this.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll cut out this.
Jeannie says royal blue.
I'm gonna cut just a little bit off of this, just a strip, real quick, and then I'm going to make like a bubbly type thing.
I think she decided on the pink. Yep.
Yeah.
Feisty Lady says much better.
Yeah.
Heather says the purple pissed her off the other day.
Yeah.
So she needs a break from it.
All right. What I'm gonna do?
Jeannie says your letters have too much pink for the pink background, honey.
I think it looks good.
Well, put it on there and see.
Here, let's just do this. I
Kay
can
says
see-
it looks better.
I can see every single letter.
Polly says, oh gosh, that's lovely. Yeah. It works. I'm not a huge fan of pink, but I gotta admit it works.
Yeah, see? You can see them all. And they're going to fall in 2 seconds. They're highlighted on it. I'm going to use this pink. So for a minute, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them all onto this and then I'm going to cut it out. That's what I'm going to do.
Kim says it looks good.
Okay. What I'm going to do is... And then I'll bubble cut it
Jeannie
out.
says, yep, put it together and see. I'm usually wrong at first. No, you're not wrong. We just all have
And
different
then-
opinions and ideas.
I'll just glue this, onto that. Because the pink looks fine on the black. Doesn't it?
Yep. Well, Jeannie's saying, oh yeah, that'll be great now.
Okay.
They're liking it.
This
They're
on
liking
here.
it.
Let's put all the letters centered nicely so I can bubble around them.
You always do colors way better than I do, so. You know your colors way more than me. But what will match and what won't.
And plus I'm having fun. So.
Well, that's what matters. Just have fun.
And I'm just going to cut it out, as a shape. Apostrophe. S. There we go. It would look cool. Let's fix that S because it wants to turn. There we go. Right there. All right.
Jeannie says I need to find a
They
color
all
chart.
should be equally spaced. I don't want it to look too off the wall, but I want it to look somewhat uniform, I guess is the word. Oh man, Mr. Iron turned itself off.
Want me to unplug it, plug it back
Nope.
in?
I'll get the Tiffany's part down and then I'll put Quilting Life on the rest of it and then I'll bubble cut it all out. So like technically I only need Tiffany's first. And then we'll do the next section. And then I'll put glue again on the back of this. And either way, it's going on the long arm. So I could have used a hotter pink, but the hotter pink would have blended with this color. You know what I mean? It stands out pretty good. I like it. It's just going to be a wall hanging. So it doesn't really matter if it's perfect or not. Come on, Iron. warm up iron.
Feisty lady says I sound like her husband. He says the same thing. Just a
I'm
marine
gonna
thing.
start cutting these guys, pulling the backs off of these while I wait for that iron. And I'll just set them here next to me.
You need help pulling the backing stuff off or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, because it's a very careful job. Do it here. Come on.
Well, you got big fancy nails. Maybe my little nails might help.
Okay, there's my cue. I just hold it nicely. It comes
Bye,
up.
Vicky. Vicky Robles has to go.
Okay, it's fine. Thanks for hanging out while I
Jeannie says, "Oh yes, that's
do
going to show up
something
great."
totally different. I mean, pink is another one of my favorite colors. I like purple the best, but
Kim says, "Hold your tongue
you know how
just
much
right."
you know how much pink I wear? I wear more pink. You'd think that pink was my favorite color because I wear a lot of pink. But technically my favorite color is purple. I just wear a lot of pink. It's weird.
Kim says, "Hold your tongue just right."
Alright. Okay, that should be ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jeannie says, "My daughter loves
1, 2,
pink
3,
and gray."
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think the T in the front needs more. When you move the iron, it bounced off. Because you were putting the iron down kind of hard. I saw the T actually bounce. Okay, now it might be good. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, that's down. They're all down. Oh, this is gonna be adorable. All right, Tiffany's is done. Let's get the quilting life done. Whew. Okay, where was I?
Oh,
L.
did you freeze again? Nope, just mine. Okay, good.
Got the I done. Yep. Time for the L.
As long as your phone keeps going, we're good.
Might as well pull out the next section. Start laying these on it. Alright. Well, let's get rid of that crease real quick. Alright, let's put the Q. U. Remember, I'm going to be just like cutting around it like a bubble. So hopefully it looks nice.
Hi, Patty. Patty's on.
Hi,
Patty
Patty.
Timon. Did you tell her about it?
Huh?
Did you tell her about it?
Oh yeah, I wore them yesterday.
Yes, Patty, we wore your shirts yesterday on a video. Both of us were wearing them and showed them off many times. She said she's watching in the car.
In the you shouldn't be doing that. That's unsafe.
Maybe she's not driving. Maybe someone else is driving.
I know.
Hi, Zella. Zella just finished quilting another baby quilt. Not my best work, but it's done.
That works.
Oh, Patty saw it.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We really like your shirts, so thank you very much. We both love them. Polly asks, are you going to free motion quilt it when it's all placed?
Yeah, on the long arm. See?
Oh, Patty's waiting for her daughter to get out of school, probably. That's why she's sitting in the car. Oh, of work. Okay. Well, either way.
Alright. And I know I could probably peel from the edge, but scoring it actually helps with my long nails by being able to pop it back to pull the paper off. So that's why I'm using the paper. I mean the scoring method. And they are peeling off pretty good, some of them. If they were laid correctly, they should peel off nicely. And G. Quilting. Okay. You never know. You have to make sure when doing letters that you don't
Yes, make
accidentally
sure it's spelled right.
spell something wrong. You know how many times I've seen that in the tattoo industry? People take a design in and the artist actually spelt it wrong. If you look up like worst spelled tattoos ever on Google, you'll see how many illiterate tattoo artists are out there. Because they can't spell a word. Or the person that brought in, no, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to spell that way. Gotta make sure. All right, quilting is on there. Everything looks equal. Look at that. It looks so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Patty
9,
says thanks,
10.
and then she gave a little smiley happy face.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to this side, making sure everything is copacetic and it is ironed down nicely.
Hi, Shelly. Shelly says hi. She never got the notification.
Well, I'm still here, so that's a plus.
She's having a sunny day in Queensland.
All right,
Oh, that's Heather. Sorry. Hi, Heather. Heather says hi. Heather's having a sunny day in Queensland.
cutting that one off, and now I need to do
Patty's laughing at my tattoo spell.
life. I'll get rid of that wrinkle in that. All right, last word, and then I can cut them out. I'm just gonna glue it on to some more paper. And then
So the whole thing's going to be glued upon glued?
yeah, layers upon layers.
Thumper, what are you doing? This cat's really trying to crawl into this bag of quilts, guys.
Oops, there's a little piece of paper right there.
We could have a channel just on what crazy cats do.
Yeah, he's a weirdo sometimes. Oh,
People love watching cats on the internet. Who knows?
I do. I watch.
We might have a
cats.
zillion followers in,
I also
in
watch
2
silly
days.
dogs too. Oh, careful. Careful.
Oh, Patty says she watched the bad tattoo spelling video that you were just talking about.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like, you can literally read it out to them, write it out to them, and they still, so some people, well, they're probably not real shops anyway, but some people have some misspelled words on themselves for life. That kind of sucks. I watched a funny one on names, people getting names tattooed on themselves.
Jeannie says, me too. Mine is not so.
And
Talking about the animals, I
yeah.
believe, the cats.
I saw one that had misspelled names, and they'd go home, and it was the reactions from the family members as a I can't say the word. It was all the videos put into one of people going home and showing their spouses, look, I got your name tattooed on me, and it was spelled wrong. Oh, it was funny.
Kelly's
Of course, I'll never get a
Cruises
name tattooed on me, but
says hi. She says good afternoon.
hello.
It's raining in Canada with her. Feisty Lady says she had a cat condo for her cats in her sewing room. It's keeping them from the projects, or off the projects.
All right, here we go.
Good idea.
Last word.
Good job, Teresa. Teresa says 3 more subscribers and she'll be at 700.
Ooh. Don't forget to head
That's
over
awesome.
to Teresa's and subscribe if you haven't already. Teresa, put your link in, and then everybody can run over there that hasn't yet.
Jay says most cats are weirdos.
Yeah. Here we go. I like it on the pink actually. Now I'm just sitting here looking at it. It's a good choice. Okay. Now cut away right about here. And I'm going to glue these pieces now on. Let's just move my sewing machine out of the way for now.
Did something fall off it when you picked it up? It sounded like something fell.
Oh no, it's probably just the crispy sound of it.
Okay, well, you got your needle? You didn't drop a needle?
Oh shit, that's what I probably dropped. Yep.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard something.
I don't see it.
It made a light pink metal sound right there.
Look at that.
There it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
To find needles so that I don't step on them. Amount of these off. Oh man, that's totally not even enough. We're still gonna cut some anyway. Let's cut.
Well, there you go, Jeannie. That's awesome. Jeannie's going to help out Teresa.
3-inch
That's awesome. Good job.
strips.
That's what I like to see. It's a quilting family around here. We help each other.
3-inch strips. 1, a 2, a 3. A left-handed grabber.
Do you want me to cut for you?
I'm just cutting 3-inch. I'm cutting left-handed, so it's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect because I'm just gonna do 2 of these.
Jeannie says you need to get a magnified tube to roll across the floor to pick up needles. Yeah.
I actually have a magnetic shingamabobber that I can run along the floor if I need to.
You do?
Yeah, remember?
No, I do not.
Magnetic thingy.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah, it's a magnetic band. I can just run it along the floor
How would I have remembered that?
on my wrists or my hands and just
That's
and
a
pick up
wrist
needles.
thingy. How would
It's
I have
supposed to be
remembered
for
that?
tools when you're working in a garage or something, but
It wasn't even hard. How would I ever remembered that?
all right. I need the ironing board back.
There you go, Teresa. Good job.
What?
She tagged her channel.
Oh, yes. All right, so we're going to put
And Heather says nifty.
this
to
one
your
on here.
left there.
This little piece is going to be left for the next one to fill in empty space. We're going to iron that one on there. Leave it. Grab this one. Let's put quilting on there first because it's longer. About right there. Chop off the excess.
Hi, Brenda. Brenda says hi. She's up
Hello.
work early playing with fabric.
Ooh. And now to do the life part.
Teresa says, hey, I figured out how to do a link from my phone.
Yay.
So you got me. I wouldn't have even known how to do that.
And a little bit extra right here.
Heather's having a bad day, so she's not more talkative. Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry.
We all have those.
Oops. All right. Let me butt these two up together. Just like that. That way they peel nicely. Like that. There. Stay. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, my belly is bellying.
Oh, Patty's got to go. She's got to drive.
Okay. Well, I'll still
Will
be
you
here.
take it easy, Patty? We'll be here for a while.
Let's reheat this up and go over that again. The L is pretty good and attached. But we'll Go over it all. Yeah, see, I could read that way better, and I'm just gonna cut around it and make it look cute.
Brenda watched your replay of last night. She says, "What a great idea."
Yes.
She says, "So stinking cute."
Yes, and I'm using up the scraps, which is a good thing. I'll still have some, but I think I'll just throw them away if I don't use them all the way. I am going to use these, though, for my spool. I think I'm going to chop them in half and create the width of a spool with string, and then stitch one stitch across them to, that way it frays and looks like a really cool thing. Should all be good in just a minute. Completely.
Hi, Patricia. Patricia says hi.
Hello. And I'm not worried about
Hi,
going
Nancy.
over any of this on the long arm because the fabric's kind of on the thin side. I really
Nancy
don't
says
matter.
hi.
It's a wall hanging. Okay.
Hi, Jim. My buddy Jim's on. How you doing?
All right. So now I'm just going to kind of like bubble looking cut around all this. I think it will look cool. Because I'm just being different, you know. There. I think that looks kind of cool. Look at that. You can still read that it says life, and
I like how you bubbled it. Yes,
and
it looks amazing.
it's different.
It's beautiful.
So I'm going to do the same with this. Even though they're square letters, I think it looks cool bubbled.
You are quite the crafty person. You know that?
This is like baby crafts. There's people that do some things out there that I've never seen, and I'm like amazed by. I would probably never do.
Yeah, well, I don't have a craft bone in my body, so anything looks good to me. So I think it looks good. Kelly's Cruises says that's fun.
And they're not perfect either, so that it looks like a little
Patricia
wonky.
says you are so unique.
And I'm using paper scissors, by the way, not fabric scissors, because I am cutting through the paper that's on the fabric. I need to circle around this cue better. There we go. Oh, that looks so cool. So there's the quilting part. Doesn't that look awesome?
Laura says it reminds me of graffiti.
Yes. And now for the Tiffany part. Or Tiffany's, because it actually says Tiffany's. I guess I better not ever change the name of my channel. Because I know people that, like, after a while have changed the names of their channels. I've followed a couple of YouTubers that have changed their names over the years, like to be more fitting because they've aged and things have changed in their lives.
Well, Laura says looks great. Brenda gave you a heart.
Okay, go right there. There we go.
Jeannie says she has to change the name of her channel again to include her quilting project bags. Kelly's Cruises says, I think this is my third channel name in 2 years. Still finding my way, I think.
Yeah, I started out the Tiffany the tattooed disabled quilter, but that didn't last very long because that's a really that's more to try to remember than just Tiffany's Quilting Life. So I decided one day to just make it Tiffany's Quilting Life. Ta-da! And that's what it's gonna stay. I ain't changing it.
Patricia says that's what you need to do is graffiti quilting on it.
This looks so awesome. Okay.
Jeannie says, oh, and knitting and cross stitching.
All right. Let's grab my
Brenda
sewing
says good choice.
machine. We're going to make sure that it is nice and center again. Everything is straight. I have the sewing machine just folded up for now, just out of the way. We're going to score this and we're going to put it on here.
Get her done. Get her done.
And this should pull off way easier. Like any applique, this should be the
Vicky
easiest.
says very cute.
Because it's not pieced. It sucks because I got a little thread that got glued in between. Hopefully it doesn't stick out between the letters. It happens
and I can't even
sometimes.
pull that one apart to help you, can I?
Look at that. I got it out of the glue. Get it out of the glue, Tiffany. There we go.
Good job.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Nancy.
All right,
Nancy
here we go.
says, remember to give you a thumbs up.
We're going to make it kind of off. I don't want it to be just bubble, bubble, bubble. I want it to be like this. Okay, we're going to watch the machine to make sure that it's this. No, that's not going to work. Okay, got to come this way just a little. That way. And then, no, because I'm going to have a spool right there. Wait, I'm going to do this
Where's the spool gonna go? In the front?
right here. I don't have to put the spool on. I mean, I already made the darn thing. And I also am going to have binding, so I have to make sure that it's, you know, wait, my bubbling is kind of on the big side.
Teresa's thinking of changing her name on YouTube.
How about this? Hold on, before I start peeling the rest of the paper off. Tiffany's Quilting and then Life in the Machine. Does that look okay? Because they're
Come
not
over
going
here
to
and see
fit
it.
the other way if I want to put a spool right here.
I think it looks good. Honestly.
With it in the middle of the machine.
What does everybody else think? What do you guys think? Can you guys see it okay, even though it's upside down?
If it was right there in the middle of the machine.
Kelly's Cruises says perfect.
Because it's like the machine. It's my life.
Kelly Green
This is
gives
my
you a
life.
thumbs up.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it like that. Because I still got to be able to bind it and stuff. And
Teresa says I like it. Kim says it looks good. Laundered Cotton, hi, how you doing? She says yes, but center everything.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Nancy says looks perfect. Zella says looks good. Kathy says love it. Heather says that looks great. So yeah, they're all liking it.
Good. Because my bubbles are kind of big, but I don't want to have to cut them down. That just makes no sense. But it looks really cool.
So what do you guys think Teresa should change her name to while we're watching Tiff here? You guys can brainstorm on the comments. Kay says it looks
so-
great.
Oops. That's 5 inches. Let's just scoot it over just a little bit this way. That gives it 5 inches. And that would go that way. Let's see. 4.5. 4.5.
Laundered Cotton missed the beginning. Are the
There.
letters cut from the crumb blocks?
They're cut from all the little small pieces.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the second part of her
There's
video
that.
from last night. If you didn't get to see that, she did the
And then
big sewing
life
machine last night.
is going to be center right about there. Okay.
Patricia says great look. Don't forget your needle. You had it right on
Yeah.
there. Well, maybe if you put it on the black, we wouldn't keep losing it because I'd lose it too. Hi, Carol. Carol says hi.
Oh, come on, paper. we go. Like stuck to my hand. All right, let's make sure from that edge. It's like 7.5, and that's like perfect right there. I'm gonna bring it down just a smidge.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
Teresa
That's
was
there, that's there, that's there. Everything looks
Tiffy.
good.
Teresa was thinking Teresa Louise Designs.
That works.
I like that.
actually a lot. That's a lot easier to remember than the Teresa Louise I quilt too. But either way,
It's up to you. I like the designs. I don't know. What does everyone else think? Ask your fans next time you're on live, Teresa. See what they all think.
I asked mine when I first changed it, and my solution was Tiffany's Quilting Life, and I'm not changing it at all. All right.
100 Cotton says do it.
Good, good, good.
Just do it.
All right, here we go. It's going to be permanent. This is just the most cutest thing ever.
Oh, she's talking to you about nail them down. Nail them down.
What are you doing up in there, kitty kitty?
He's just sitting on my seat. Don't worry, I'll come sit with him. I don't get him to move. He's in a mood. He's feeling better now that he got a... Wander Cotton says the iron of commitment.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Now it's on there. It's ironed down. Yep.
Ta-da. Look at that.
Ooh, Jim's got one. Jim says Teresa Louise
I love it.
Creations. Holy cow, that's nice, honey. I really like
Even
it.
though this pink is not as bright as the other pinks, it's only because of the, if I would have put this pink behind it, it would have hid some of those darker pinks. This lighter pink just makes it all pop out.
You don't want the
It's like-
pink matching. You want it to pop. Yeah. You want it different so it pops
love
out. Jeannie says awesome.
Yes, that's so
Kathy
cool.
says it's so cute.
Yes, it's so cute. It's so cute.
Oh, here we got a question. For some that don't know, Shelly asks, how long did you tattoo for?
Probably like 11 years, but it started eating at me within the first 5. And I didn't draw my own stuff. I was just a bring me your art type tattoo artist. That doesn't make me an artist. It just makes me a tattooer. Someone would bring me something and then I'd stencil this onto them, and then I can trace, no problem, but I can't draw for the life of me. My daughter got that, not me.
That's
So there's that. That's gonna get.
They're loving it.
I'm just gonna
Kelly
leave it.
says wicked.
This is.
Kim says yes,
I
gorgeous.
kind of got to do the
Nikki
spool.
says very pretty. Brenda says, oh,
I gotta
wow,
do the
love
spool thing right here, real quick. I
it.
totally
Wonder
forgot.
Cotton says love the TLC, writes itself.
All right, hold on.
Is
We're
meant to
gonna
be. Jim
put the
says love it.
spool-
Zealot says I like your pink. Carol says wonderful.
And what I'm gonna do for the spool is I'm actually,
Kathy says I get it, Tiff. It's so cute.
I think,
Heather says super cute.
because these have strings, I'm like, I can make. I don't know how small that or hard that would be, but I can just make some strips to make it look like it's thread from the pink to match. And then this is the top and the bottom of the spool. Or should I leave this spool thing out of it? Because I was going to have a holder, which would have been this. The spool was on the holder, which would stick out the top.
I don't know. It's sticking next to your wording. It looks like it's supposed to be an exclamation point now. If you
And it
ask
was
me.
going to have thread in it.
I don't know. What does everyone else think?
I don't know, because I was going to take. I was actually just going to do it on the long arm. Honestly, was going to make a thread pile up. Just go back and forth and make it look like a spool of thread, but kind of doesn't look like a spool of thread.
See you later, Kelly.
I think I'm just going to leave it without the spool of thread, even though I made the little spool. Looking at it now, because then it would be uneven from this side. What would I put over there? I don't know. Just, I think it looks fine. It's a sewing machine, Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this.
Well, I don't know how many people were commenting on your thing last night that wanted you to do that.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the idea.
I don't know.
The only thing that I can't change it really is my needle should have been thinner, but that's okay because it's okay. So there we have it. I'm just going to stop there because I think it's cool. Here's my art project.
Hi, Gwen.
I'll hold it
Gwen's
up
just getting on the
one more
computer.
time.
She's glad to find you live.
So there it is, my little art project, and now all I have to do is quilt it.
Dolores says looks good. Kelly says no spool.
Yeah, I don't. It just puts too much more on here since it is a collage.
100 Cotton says if you don't like it yourself, then get it out.
Yeah. I like it just the way it is.
Getting gorgeous.
It's so cool! So I have now completed a second art project. It's a miracle.
That is
I'm
awesome.
doing things.
I love it that you're doing things. And you're happy.
Where's my
She's
other one? So
smiling.
they can see what two different projects, same colors, same exact colors, but two different projects. So here is my funky table topper.
Jim says he just wants to touch
Right.
it.
Same colors, same, scraps for a table topper. So awesome. And then this.
Ooh, Jim. Jim.
And they're all held down really good. Like there's a couple that are sticking up, but I doubt the long arm will catch those. I'm pretty sure none of them are going to lift up. They're all held down really good.
Joyce says it's good seeing you're doing very well.
So
Teresa
two
says
different
love
projects, same
100 Cotton says you're so
scraps.
productive. She's envious.
Look at that.
Jeannie
Oh,
says maybe a black square with digital numbers or stitch designs.
a black square. What do you mean?
I don't know.
A black square.
A black square with digital numbers or stitch designs?
I don't have any stitch design thingies.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just gonna stitch around
Oh,
this
she says it's so cute.
just to hold all those pieces down.
Kelly Green says I want the table topper.
It's yeah. And then this, I'll go around the bubbling, obviously, and then I'll do the same that I do in the machine to hold it down with my lime. I'm going to use that green thread still, same one I used on here, I think, for the whole thing.
Heather says I should stop teasing Jim.
I
Sorry,
love it.
Jim.
All right, so there it is. I'm done with this for now until it makes its way into the long arm. For now, it's just going to lay somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere it's going to lay.
Poor Jim is getting so much snow, he needs a good laugh.
And if you didn't want to quilt something like this, you can just throw it in a picture frame. If you had a picture frame that big. Or you can just go down to Hobby Lobby where picture frames are made, custom.
Gwen says love it. Glad
So.
to see you're looking happy. Tiff?
Yes.
Yes, you guys
Yes.
that didn't watch the video last night, just watch at the end and see all her laughing and smiling. It is amazing.
That's because I said I got a fart. And then it turned into a big old funny thing just because I said I had my belly medicine. I have not told you guys this, but this is why the Insomniac series died, because I take my belly medicine and then I would come on for Insomniac and my belly gurgles so loud, and then it helps me pass gas because my belly is not working properly. So it keeps me absorbing water and pushing out air. And so my medicine does that to me, and that's why I'm not really on late. But by 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, that's when it starts going. And then I said it out loud, and it just became the most funniest thing. It was funny, though.
Hey, you were laughing, and it was good to see.
And the funny thing is, as soon as I said it, the
Love
need
to
to
see you
take the
laugh
need
and
to
smile.
empty out some air, it went away. It was the weirdest thing. So, but yeah, I had fun last night.
When you get smiling
this-
and laughing, it truly
This
makes
is
my
super
day.
fun. So the rest of these scraps, I don't really want to keep going with anything with these. I think I'm gonna stop finally. Just throw the rest of it in the garbage because I really don't need to make anything else. This looks good, and
I thought you said you were going to do something still with the red and the yellow. Some of the
I
red
was
and the
thinking
yellow.
about it, but I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you were going to do.
I don't know. I don't know.
Before you threw it all.
I have another piece of this fabric, the other side of it. So I could possibly take this fabric and either make it its back, but that's kind of cutting it close on the long arm. I could either use this and put these on here, and make something silly out of all that, because the the pink and the yellow like really look good on this. And make one more project, but I don't want too many same colored projects.
Zilla said it's fun seeing the machine take shape last night.
Yes.
And Heather says maybe it sneaked out while you were laughing.
Probably. Never know, because I ain't telling. I'm an open person. We all do it. It's not like, it's just embarrassing on camera, you know? So are my belly gurgles. That's why I don't go out in public much, because it gets so loud. You can hear it echoing across the room. Or if we're stuck in like a booth, you can hear it echoing under the booth, and it does not sound good coming from under a booth when it's belly rumbling.
Jim says, what did I miss?
All right. So I am done.
I just felt the machine because you said you wanted to touch it. That's all
Yeah.
I did, Jim. And I
And you
said,
can see
ooh,
it's-
Jim, look.
It's held
That's
down.
all.
Oh, that little guy came up. But when I get it on the long arm, it'll be fine.
That's all you missed.
I'm going to use mint thread to quilt it. I think it will be cool because none of this is mint. None of these colors are mint. So that's what makes the mint thread look good.
Plus, we have a lot of mint thread left.
Well, I have plenty to
And
do
we're
this.
hopefully going to go to the quilt shop today and get you more thread if
Yeah.
you're up for it.
And this, I'm just going to quilt around and end these, but I'm not going to put any quilting in the background because I think it will look cool without it. So anyway, that's it. I am done. This is now complete, and you'll have
Teresa, you're bad.
part
Teresa says,
3. If I do a part 3, will be me quilting it on the long arm. So,
Teresa says, just blame it on me when
Yeah.
you pass your gas.
yeah.
The cat's in here too. You could even blame it on him.
Yeah, sometimes it's loud from kitty cats and especially dogs. Dogs are, oof.
Oh, Mary can't tell what's in the pink. It says Tiffany's Quilting Life. It's the name of her channel.
It's going to hang up somewhere around me because it's my channel. Anyway, so if
Mary
there's
says,
a
"Oh,
part
darling."
3, it will be because I'm long arm quilting it. So other than that, I am done here. It's time to eat and go back to bed.
Laundered Cotton says, thanks
Back
for a
to
great
bed.
live.
Back to bed I go. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. And I'm hoping that you take your little tiny scraps and do what I just did, because it's not that hard. Like, it seriously worked out perfect. And you saw I didn't use tweezers or anything. I have long nails right now, so it kind of helped a little bit with grabbing the fabric, but in all reality, it came out freaking awesome. And I can't wait to quilt it and hang it up because it looks so cool. So, yes. Thank you guys for hanging out with
Bye,
me.
everybody.
And I just thought about it too. I can bind it with this pink as well to bring out more of the pink.
You can. That would look good.
Yeah. Okay. Now that I'm getting my ideas out of my brain. Anyway, love you guys. See you next time. Bye.
You had a messenger thing popped up in front of the X, so I had to move that.